And forward, 6'8" from Syracuse. Please welcome to Portland, number 00, Carmelo Anthony.
Through worse situations before and have found ways to dig out of any hole and put ourselves back in contention.
Canelo Anthony, Gallinari on him. Anthony throws in deep to Whiteside. Struggles to get rid of it, but finds CJ for three. Got it!
The three-point shot is back.
In the league in that category. With Adams in the lineup. Screening is Whiteside. CJ in the corner from Dame. A three up and in from opposite corners. CJ McCollum.
Every single possession down the court, so you're going to see the Blazers get some of those open looks if they're patient. Speaking of patience, that's Steven Adams.
Dame nods to Whiteside, gets him involved in screen and roll. Put that one high dribble on the deck in front of Paul, and then hooks and scores over. And the Blazers, Lamar, off to a 3-for-3 shooting start from three against the team, as you just mentioned, that allows second fewest in the league made at 10 a ball game. There's a lead of 5. Dame spins out of a trap.
Nice.
Whiteside on the roll.
Oh, man. The timing of that was perfect. Kevin, we're seeing that's being played as the starting lineups are being announced. His song Dre Grant with Brookfield Deuce. And Dave said he would have never imagined it. With these wings, Rodney and Carmelo pose so many problems. Ferguson having to answer.
On the overplay, ball jabbed away. Carmelo recovers, powers into the lane, laid it up and in, and he left to the middle. Kicking outside to CJ, who's already drilled a couple of threes. He's got 9 to shoot. Whiteside slips between defenders, two-hand damage.
He's coming off of a game where he had a double-double and 2 blocks. That's the 8th time he has done that, at least a double-double, at least 2 blocks.
But if a guy's, I mean, you've seen it. If a guy's vertical and you're leaning into him, and then they give him the benefit of the doubt. Not this time. Damian Lillard into the lane. Wait, see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, did you remember that?
Because it won't be good for him. No. Lillard outside on an offensive rebound, and again, another nice scramble play to the Blazers. Just reset, 10 to shoot. Carmelo to the end line. Pull-up jumper, got it.
10 assists for the team. That's halfway to their per-game total.
Schroeder into the lane.
He's like one of those slinkies. Remember the slinkies?
Sure do.
Throw him out. Oh my goodness.
Man with him, it's Burton. That's way too far out in front of him. Bazemore, another nice defensive play. CJ off the hop to Simons. Two-hand jam on a run. What a pass. Gallinari dives, misses. Labissiere blocks the shot on the recovery by Gallinari. And then Bazemore the other way. Bounces ahead to Simons. One dribble attack. Lay it up. Get it there. It does. Oh, but that little pocket pass off the hop is good too.
It does it for you too.
Oh man, you've got to be skilled to do that. Come on. Paul, the step back. Got it.
His numbers right now, 5 of 7, lowest in his career, even his minutes. But that's not the. Hold on.
CJ trying to throw on Nerlens Noel. Schroeder. Back comes Gilgeous Alexander, and you rightfully said he's one guy that is a budding star in this league, and that's one of the reasons why. A great skill set.
Just kind of spread out, find mismatches, and then expose them. It's Gilgeous Alexander once again. Post up. You know Rodney will turn his back and post guys up.
Good run, screen and roll with Whiteside. Catches in the air, double clutches, laid it in. And Blasey fouled him. That sends him to the line and leaves it off for Dame. Passed up the 3. Off it comes to Bazemore inside. Little loads up and avoids Noel in the air and laid it home. Chris Paul trying to break free off the screen.
He got it.
CJ probes, recoils, fires and hits. Terrific one-on-one matchup.
Big guard.
Paul with 5. Oh, Adams spins Dame around on contact, no whistle. Paul takes long strides into the lane, scoops and scores. Intensity they come with here to start this third. They came out of the chute in the first quarter, ready to go to work on both ends of the floor. Well, Shai Gilgeous Alexander gets himself involved in the offense.
That play. I mean, he's learning on the fly having not been with the team. On the weak side there, Rodney was waving to him to go the opposite direction. And you see Gallinari, OKC's second leading scorer, knock in.
Had a practice yet with Carmelo. The coaches have worked individually with him. Outside Dame, a three got it. Oh, he drills an arrow from the hash mark.
Melo needed was just a little reminder.
CJ, the step back. Dame sizes up Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Runs the inline and steps through on two defenders. What a move.
AC just deciding to switch it. Kev, we saw it to the Chicago game. They switched the guard on the Melo, and he took advantage.
Melo attacks the rim. Took it strong on Adams and laid it in at the cup. That was something. Double clutch, got into the body. Outside, Gallinari faded.
The Blazers had to make the plays in the last few minutes of the fourth. Spin on him, Melo.
Hello,
Oh,
Melo.
man.
Yeah. Strong hands. I mean, we know him as a scorer, but he could more.
Yes.
Outside, Damian Reason knocking down a triple.
The possession with the board, and now you're off.
Whiteside, 16 rebounds. CJ into the lane, soft touch, you bet. High off the window.
That's good basketball. And the other team stopping themselves. And that defensive possession was the Blazers getting the stop.
Chris Paul comes back and counters with a bucket. Scal goes halfway, then retreats. Dame's got a wide open side of the floor. He'll just lean back and cozy up to a triple. Sear fights off two guys to get the board. Corrals it, sends to Hood, out to Dame, pump fakes, fires over Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and knocks down a sweetheart. Scal, the recipient of a nice pass from Bazemore.
That's harder than it looks to have to reach up high like that.
Takes a long time for that signal to hit the satellite and come back. Here's Carmelo backing down.
Oh, shimmy.
Turns middle,
Shimmy.
fades, fires, and hits.
What?
For talking over the lyrics of the record. Something we disc jockeys are taught never to do.
Well, you know how to make up for it as Melo at the elbow, man. He is in such a good rhythm.
Check that. Carmelo's fifth foul of the night. Seen it several times. Nice to get those arms outside the frame of the shoulders.
I like that.
Carmelo pump fake, scores! And he draws the foul. Melo draws the double. Adams briefly shows. Now single coverage. Again, it's Anthony on Ferguson. Blows by, takes it to the cup, and slams it with two hands. Melo special. Checks out with 19 points on 29 minutes of work. 9 of 11 from the field. In his first game here in Portland, and the crowd love it.
You know, in his previous two stops, he just felt like things were not as straightforward as CJ. That's pretty straightforward. Not assigning blame to either side, but that was the case. So you got to credit the front office, the organization here with the Blazers, having the necessary conversation, everybody getting on the same page.
To Deonte Burton. Gilgeous-Alexander sneaks in a jumper. Look coming off the bench for Carmelo.
It's just nice to see the Blazers having fun again over these last couple games. Terry Stotts is going to take the timeout, allowing Melo to continue playing his game, being a master in the mid-range, getting to the rim. Not trying to force the three-point shots.
Man's mashed potatoes. You mess with a man's mashed potatoes, it's on.
Hey man, look, give up the mashed potatoes, Kev. We want you to return back to the game.
24 left in the ball game. Simons to the elbow.
That was quick.
0 in a Blazer uniform. And what a night tonight it was for the Blazers and Carmelo Anthony in his fifth game as a Blazer. Final 136-119.